Imagine this: by the end of this video, you'll possess an extraordinary ability to see through subtle behaviors and recognize when a woman is losing control of her desire for you. No more second-guessing or overthinking. Instead, you'll understand the hidden tells that most men overlook. These are behaviors driven by biology and psychology, instinctive responses she can't fully control. By the time we're done, you'll be equipped to confidently interpret these signs, turning your interactions into moments of undeniable chemistry. Ready to unlock her hidden language? Let's get started. 1. Her conversations become intriguingly circular. When a woman is captivated by someone, she subconsciously creates reasons to keep the conversation alive. This often shows her circling back to earlier topics you mentioned. For instance, she might say, "Wait, tell me more about that concert you went to," or "You never finished your story about that crazy vacation." This isn't random. It's a subconscious effort to prolong the interaction. Why does she do this? Humans are wired to feel a connection through shared conversation, especially when emotions, curiosity, or intrigue are involved. By keeping you engaged, she ensures the emotional high of the interaction continues. Look for her eyes lighting up, her voice softening, or her leaning closer as she revisits those topics. These are unmistakable signs she's enjoying your presence so much that she doesn't want it to end. 2. A sudden shift to playful teasing. Teasing is a classic but underrated signal of attraction. When she begins to lose control of her desire, she might start teasing you in ways that are more playful than usual. It's subtle but unmistakable. She could say something like, "You really think pineapple belongs on pizza?" Bold choice or fame. Mock disbelief at your favorite TV show. Why does this happen? Playful teasing creates a unique tension between humor and flirtation. It's her way of drawing attention while testing your ability to handle her energy. On a psychological level, teasing lets her engage with you in a way that feels fun but safe, giving her a chance to express her growing interest without making herself too vulnerable. Her tone will be light, her smile wide, and she be watching your reaction closely. She starts to tease, you're definitely on her radar. 3. Nervous energy in your presence. Desire is rarely needed, disrupts composure, and creates visible signs of nervous energy. When a woman loses control of her desire, her body betrays her emotions through small, unconscious movements. She might fidget with her jewelry, adjust her hair repeatedly, or smooth out her clothing. These actions aren't just about grooming. They're instinctive ways of preparing herself to look more appealing. On a deeper level, nervous energy is a result of heightened emotional arousal. Her mind is racing, her heart rate increases, and her focus zeroes in on you. You might notice her stumbling over her words or laughing at the wrong moment. Classic signs that her excitement is overriding her usual composure. Pay attention to how her body moves when you're around. Even subtle shifts like angling her torso toward you reveal that she's drawn in. For inventing reasons to be near you. One of the clearest signs of escalating attraction is when she starts finding excuses to be close to you. These reasons might seem casual on the surface, like asking for advice on something trivial or needing help with a minor task, but they're often deliberate. For example, she might say, "I was just passing by and thought I'd stop to say hi," or "I need a second opinion on this." What do you think this behavior stems from? A deep psychological drive for proximity. When we're drawn to someone, being near them triggers a flood of feel-good emotions, creating a feedback loop of desire. Her reasons to be around you are her way of justifying the closeness her subconscious is craving. These moments aren't accidental. They're her subtle way of staying in your orbit, hoping you'll notice and reciprocate. 5. Amplified reactions to your humor. Laughter is a powerful bonding tool, and when she's losing control of her desire, her reactions to your humor will noticeably change. She laughs harder, longer, and more genuinely than usual, even at your mediocre jokes. This isn't about the quality of your humor. It's about how she feels when she's around you. When someone is attracted, their brain releases dopamine, a chemical tied to pleasure and reward. Laughter amplifies this effect, creating a sense of shared joy that strengthens the connection. Watch how she reacts after laughing. Does she glance at you, touch your arm, or lean in slightly? These micro-behaviors are her way of anchoring the positive feelings she experiences to you, but it doesn't stop at the laughter itself. She might use humor as an excuse to keep the moment alive, teasing you about what you said, or finding ways to loop back into the joke. Her amplified reactions reveal her emotional investment and show she's thoroughly enjoying your presence. Before we move on, here's the thing. If you've already spotted some of these signs, you're starting to see what most guys completely miss. But the next few signs, these are the ones that really separate the average observer from someone who truly understands unspoken language. Stick with me. This is where it gets even more revealing. 6. Her style of touch changes. When a woman is losing control of her desire, touch becomes her subconscious tool for connection. But it's not about overt moves. It's the subtle, seemingly accidental touches that matter. For example, she might brush your arm when laughing, or lean in just enough that her knee grazes yet yours. These touches trigger a cascade of biological reactions. The skin-to-skin contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which enhances feelings of closeness and trust. Her touches are her way of deepening the connection without saying it out loud. Pay attention to how often she initiates these small moments. If it happens repeatedly, she's signaling that her comfort with you is growing, and so is her desire. 7. She mirrors your movements. Mirroring is one of the most fascinating subconscious behaviors tied to attraction. If she's copying your gestures, posture, or speech patterns, it's not random. It's her subconscious aligning her energy with yours. A powerful sign that she's attuned to you on a deep level. This phenomenon, known as behavioral mimicry, occurs when the brain's mirror neurons activate. These neurons are designed to help humans connect and build rapport. When she mirrors your actions, she's expressing a natural desire to create harmony and closeness. Watch for small details, like her crossing her legs after you do, or echoing the tone and rhythm of your speech. Mirroring isn't something she consciously controls, but it reveals just how invested she's becoming. Her energy peaks and dips around you. One of the more unusual signs of rising desire is the fluctuation in her energy levels around you. She might seem excitable and talkative one moment, then quieter and introspective the next. This isn't moodiness, it's her mind and body navigating the emotional intensity of attraction. Desire creates physiological arousal, increasing heart rate and adrenaline levels, which can make her feel energized and alive. However, it can also leave her feeling overwhelmed, especially if she's trying to process her emotions. These peaks and dips in energy often show up as an alternation between playful teasing and moments of sudden seriousness. If you notice her mood shifting in your presence, it's a strong sign you're occupying a significant space in her thoughts. 9. She suddenly marks her territory. When a woman's attraction deepens, she may unconsciously begin to stake her claim. This could look like small territorial behaviors, such as moving closer to you in a group, stepping into your personal space when others are near, or even casually leaving her belongings, like her purse or jacket next to you. On a psychological level, these actions stem from the primal need to assert presence in proximity to someone she's drawn to. It's an instinctive way of signaling interest, while subtly discouraging competition. If she starts to prioritize physical closeness, or create scenarios where you two are the center of attention, take note she's making it clear that you matter to her. 10. She shows her vulnerable side. Attraction often leads to moments of unguarded vulnerability. When a woman loses control of her desire, she starts sharing deeper, more personal aspects of herself. This might be an unexpected confession about her childhood, her dreams, or even her fears. These moments aren't just casual. They're her way of creating emotional intimacy. Biologically, vulnerability activates oxytocin and dopamine pathways, creating a sense of trust and closeness. It's her subconscious telling you, I feel safe with you. Pay attention to how she opens up, especially if these moments occur during quiet, one-on-one interactions. If she's letting her guard down, it's a sign she's emotionally invested in building something deeper. Now that you know these 10 powerful signs, which ones have you noticed in your own experiences? Have you ever realized someone was showing these signs before? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you're hungry for more insights to elevate your understanding of attraction, stick around. There's always more to uncover, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. What's one thing you'd like to learn about reading women's signals? Let me know.